Obviously, Aaron Rodgers has been at the center of a lot of controversy this year, both before the season even started, for the way that he handled things with the Packers, negotiating whether he was going to come back for another season or not. Eventually, he did. And then, obviously, everything with the vax status, the COVID drama, everything Aaron Rodgers has said since then has been under incredible scrutiny. And according to all these recent surveys, it may have affected his likability. Aaron Rodgers plummets by more than half in the NFL's most liked player rankings after the vaccine flap. Superstar Green Bay Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers has fallen precipitously in an annual ranking of NFL's most liked skill players following a season of controversy over the COVID-19 jab. Morning Consultant is out with its annual survey. Last year, Rodgers was the number 2 player on that list. This season, he's failed to make the top 20. And indeed, you can take a look here at the most liked people. Now, the way that this is done is they do a survey. They ask, have you heard of this person? For the people that have heard of that, they ask for a percentage of people that you have a positive view of him, and then the percent of people that you have a negative view of him, and they take that number. So Patrick Mahomes ends up winning at 34. He's got a 34 likability rating, which means if 45% of people said they liked him and 11% of people said they fucking hated him, he comes out with 34. I'm just making up some of those numbers. Aaron Rodgers took a huge fall this year. And in fact, he went from 32 likability to 15 due to that controversy. I assume you have a lot of people that were very passionate on either side. Do you guys think that that is a big factor in anything?
Yeah. So for me, I've never liked Aaron Rodgers more than I like him right now. That's not to say I'm a fan, because I've always disliked Aaron Rodgers, and the media has always, for some reason, they've always covered up Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is an asshole. Aaron Rodgers is an asshole. His teammates don't like him. His whole fucking family doesn't like him. You know what I mean? He's not a good leader, which is why that's one of the things that's held him back from potentially being the greatest quarterback of all time, is that his talent is next level, but his leadership ability and his people skills is awful. He's a very unlikable person, but the media has covered that up for all of these years, which is fine because he is a great player. But now, because he doesn't line up with their narrative, they have now just destroyed this guy. They have tried to do everything they can to tarnish his brand and his reputation, and has only made me like him more. And so I just look at this as the sports media basically tearing someone down that doesn't line up with their narrative. Because if Aaron Rodgers would have fallen in line and did exactly what he was supposed to do, he would still be the media darling. He would still be the person they're propping up. But because he doesn't line up and they can't build their narrative around him, they've torn him down and they destroyed his image just as much as they've protected his image all of these years.
Yeah, for me, Aaron Rodgers, the way I like him now versus last year, has not changed. I'm not an Aaron Rodgers fan. I'm not. I respect that he stood his ground on the jab. That's pretty much it. But I'm not going to run out and buy his jersey or anything like that. Aaron Rodgers, like Jeremy said, not a good leader. I mean, his own teammates, his receivers, when they leave, always throw him under the bus. He's not a very likable guy to me. So it doesn't change my opinion whatsoever. But this is clearly a sign that, the media coverage of him was probably so negative. I'm not exactly sure when this was actually covered, this poll. But maybe the media influenced people.
I think it's at the end of the season they do it, end of the regular season.
So I guess all the media controversy with him and the jab and everything probably took a toll. And people just said, nah, to hell with this guy. I don't really like him.
That kind of what it means to me is that the media has just been that fucking negative about him the entire time. You know what I mean? That's kind of what it tells me, is that the media has been such a full court press against Aaron Rodgers that they have driven a lot of people to not like him because of that. And that shows you the power that the mainstream media still does have over a large portion of the population. So, which is very, very interesting. I definitely think he got a lot more support from places who didn't care about him. But I also think that in general, he got a lot of hate directed his way because of the media. No doubt about it.
Yep.